Yes, it all started when I was 7 years old. That was the first incident when I was raped. It was a family friend, or a mechanic, if I may say. He was just one of those guys to call when there's something broken. So one day I just came back home from, playing in the streets, and this happened in KwaZulu-Natal. I was staying with my mom's sister then, my aunt. And I came back, and then she said, oh, take this jug of water to the guy who's fixing the long drop toilets, which is, kind of fartherish from home. And I went, and when I got there, that's when he actually took advantage of me. And I remember I was so scared. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. And then when he was done, I went out, ran behind the house. There was blood everywhere, and I was shaking. I didn't even know who to tell. At this time, I was confused. Well, unfortunately, I was pulled away from that situation. I then had another experience, but only this time it was when I was 22 years old. That's when this church guy who claimed to be a great Samaritan who wanted to help me, and he raped me, but only this time around now I actually felt pregnant. The second time it happened, it's really kind of hard because I still hadn't told anyone till to that time, and nobody had known what I had been through and the struggles and stuff, so I never felt it to be necessary to tell anyone. Actually, I never saw it to be necessary because I thought it's all in the past. I thought I can move on with my life now, but truthfully, it wasn't. It wasn't until my daughter was going to turn 7 years old, and I started having nightmares because that's the time in which it happened to me, and then I couldn't sleep. The same thing was happening to her. Every time I slept, it was bad. Until I went to POA, and then POA then referred me to psychologists. And since then, I had been attending psychology. It's been 4 years now, and I'm still attending psychology. Healing from sexual abuse, it takes a long time. It's not a quick process. Like I said, it's been 4 years now, and I'm still attending counseling still, simply because I detached myself from being a human being. I never had the same emotions that run through each and every person. Like when somebody's sad, how to feel sad at certain situations, like to be prompt. Those feelings were dead to me. I never knew how to accept love, how to give love. So all those things are things that I'm starting to learn even now, even to get to know myself a little bit better. I believe that a lot of people know me as someone else, but that really was not me, simply because there was so much frustration and anger and so much hurt and pain in that person. And now the person that I am is the person who is striving to know love, to know people for whom they are, and not to be scared of men, because that's one thing that also was brought onto my attention. I really didn't like spending time with men. It was tough, but that's also something in which I'm learning to do, so it's a journey. It's still a journey that I'm learning to. Many times we blame ourselves, and we say, I blamed myself for a long time. I said it was my fault. I said, you know what, I'm the reason why this is all happening. I'm dirty, I'm promiscuous, I dress up in certain ways. I'm the one that actually caused these things to happen to me, and that's not true. And another thing that we do is that we deny ourselves love. So I would advise women whom are going through this situation to get help. I would really advise them to go to a health professional, to go to any NGO that deals with gender-based violence and get help. in any cases, but also to surrender themselves again with people that really love and really, really love them.